Judges chapter 16, verse 17 to 19, verse 21, verse 28, 29, and 30 is what we're going to be looking at tonight now, February 10th. Angus Bushan entitles this Consequences from the devotion book, The Bible in 366 Days for Men of Faith, Women and Children Included. Finally, Samson shared his secret to her. My hair has never been cut, he confessed, for I was dedicated to God as a Nazirite from birth. But if my head were shaved, my strength would leave me and I would become as weak as anyone else. Delilah realized he had finally told her the truth. So she sent for the Philistine rulers. Come back one more time, she said, for he has finally told me his secret. So the Philistine rulers returned with the money in their hands. Delilah lulled Samson to sleep with her head his head in her lap. And then she called in a man to shave off the 7 locks of his hair. In this way she began to bring him down, and his strength left him. So the Philistines captured him and gouged out his eyes. They took him to Gaza, where he was bound with bronze chains and forced to grind grain in the prison. Then Samson prayed to the Lord, Sovereign Lord, remember me again, O God. Please strengthen me just one more time. With one blow, let me pay back the Philistines for the loss of my 2 eyes. Then Samson put his hands on the 2 center pillars that held up the temple. Pushing against them with both hands, he prayed, let me die with the Philistines. And the temple crashed down on the Philistine rulers and all the people. So he killed more when he died than he had during his entire lifetime. Angus Bushan says, Samson strayed from God and had to suffer the consequences. God continued to love Samson and showed him mercy, even though he had to live with the results of his actions. This is straightforward. Samson's a great guy. In the end, he still ended up killing the enemy, but he was lost. He lost out. There's this thing that you learn in, I think, physics or science. They say for every action is equal opposite reaction, and there are always consequences for our actions. Trust me. And you don't want to be living a life of regret. Trust me. But there are some things that seem right at the time. There are some things that seem appealing to us, and we delve in, and then we realize that was the wrong thing, because we had to face the music, and facing the music is tough. Why? It's not so much the punishment, it's the fact that now is revealed that you didn't do the right thing, that you didn't make the right choice. And so the best thing to do that I learned over the years is to avoid. The best thing to do is to avoid the danger. Is not to make the wrong choice. And a lot of time we know what the wrong choice is, but at the moment it seemed just, it feel right, in a weak moment, we made the wrong choice, and the consequences last for a lifetime. And so many examples, all around us and in our own lives. I'm not going to, finish with a bright smile tonight. Well, I could, to say that you see how God redeemed Samson in the end. Even with the things that we do, God can forgive us. That's the good part. Yeah, let me say that. There are consequences for the actions, but God forgives us, and He can restore us. That's why David said in Psalm 51, verse 10, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. And he made a vow. And he said, if you restore me, then I will serve you all my days, and I will proclaim your wonders and tell all the people about how good you are. And he did. And so Samson asked God, give me some strength for the last time. Let me get down with these Philistines. Because he had really cut off himself from blessings of God. But so God gave me the strength, and he took them out. He said he killed more in the death when he died than in the whole lifetime. The enemy. But don't let it come down to no killing and no death. Just make sure day by day we live and do the right thing, and we can avoid a whole lot of bad consequences. We can avoid a whole lot of repentance and all these things there, because we'll be living right. All right? Let's try that. And that's what I try to do myself. Blessings.